I've always wanted to know the reason behind people saying, "Oh, what is that? That is disrespect." When it comes to comparing people, and this is not to say this person is better than this person, but how is it a problem when an artist like Burna Boy, who has done incredible work since coming into the industry for over 10 years now, right? When you compare with a contemporary, right, someone like Brymo, when there is a comparison to say who is the best artist in general in terms of maybe songwriting, delivery, vocals, lyricism, whatever you want to pick from. How is it a problem? Because I believe both are talented people and they are very problematic human beings too. I believe it comes with, I don't want to associate being genius and acting weird, right? I think these are two different things. We've seen artists who are less problematic and are also great at creating music. So, so okay, a bit of how this got into back and forth on the noisiest app, of course, Twitter. The whole conversation started from a clip from Isbeyu. Bayu has a show called Curiosity Made Me Ask. So it's like it draws inspiration from Between Two Ferns. It's a show from Zach Galifianakis. I think I got his name right. Yeah, so Zach creates this show where he brings popular people onto his show and he asks them weird questions. It's like a dry humor, right? So he asks them like important questions, but in a very comical way. So I'm a big fan of the show. You guys should check it out too. It's quite funny if you like dry humor. So during the interview, so to speak, or conversation, so Bayu read out the popular Brymo lyrics where Brymo was dissing, popular lyrics from Burna Boy, where he was dissing Brymo. And the song, it's a freestyle, I think. So he said Brymo should complete it. And Brymo said it out. He completed the lyrics. And in the course of the conversation, Brymo started bragging about he was waxing lyrical about his music ability and writing skills and all that, which is not out of place for an artist like Brymo. If Brymo says he's the most lyrical, is the best, whatever, I think he is within his right based on the music he has delivered. He has insane volume of body of works, incredible music, and so many reasons why it is not out of place to have this conversation about who is better in terms of music. I know a lot of people deals with more pop music or popular music or whatever they want to call it and say it's a disrespect to compare Brymo to Burna. I had a back and forth with an OG, right? Afrobeat OG and Chooks. Chuka, yeah, I think his name is Chooks. So Jukes is probably known to be a big fan of Burna Boy and probably works with him and anyways, whatever. So I really don't understand why it's out of place to compare Brymo and Burna Boy. They are contemporaries. The music, even when you bring out the whole discography and album thing, when you bring it out, Brymo almost doubles it because days after we saw Brymo coming up with tweets. No, a screenshot. We saw a screenshot of his post on I think Snapchat or IG where he's calling him Babalawo or whatever. That's just how ignorant he can be, or maybe he's just intentionally trolling him because you could see he had an album where there's Yoruba and there's English, and it's like, why this? Why does it feel like blasphemy when you compare Burna Boy to someone like Brymo, who has done incredibly well with his music? We have a different niche. When you are into music, you might decide that you want to go pop. You might decide you don't want everyone to. You don't want to be the pop guy. And Brymo had been in that situation before where he was in Chocolate City and the kind of music he was doing, he said he wasn't satisfied with it, or maybe he wanted to like carve a niche for himself, and maybe Chocolate City were saying, guy, we invested XYZ amount on you and we want to recoup the money back, and the best way is to make popular music, right? He left the record label and he started dropping music, dropping albums, incredible albums. He had amazing body of works, right? So because he is not as popular or he doesn't do pop music, does not mean he's doing badly. I mean, he has his problems, and we've seen news about it, the way he acts on shows, the way some of his supporters stopped listening to his music based on tweets and ridiculous stuff he has done in a couple of like 12 months ago. So I really want to understand why. Why do some people feel he's out of place? I don't think it's out of place to compare them. So to compare them, I think they are on the same level of grade. I think they are on the same level of music artists in terms of genius level. If you prefer Burna Boy, is understandable. If you prefer Brymo, is understandable. And if you can listen to both, like me, it's okay too. And here's what I think. I think a lot of conversation you guys have on Twitter, which is like maybe less than 20% of the Nigerian population, is just between you guys. You do back and forth, and you think because there is this sense of elitist among music heads, so to speak. And you can't have conversations on Twitter because the guys with the most retweets wins the argument. So what does that say about the conversation that people have? I mean, it's a major problem.